What is going on to you, Taurus? So, a lot of you, Taurus, are wow. You have 5,000 IQ points. The reason why I'm saying that is because the cards, right? The Temperance, the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool. These three cards right here are all about how you're in a situation where you're working smarter, not harder. Okay, you're getting to know other people, but you're not. You're becoming quite good at understanding who would be a waste of time and who's not. Okay, so you've been around the block, like I said a couple of times. So a lot of you Taurus are starting to understand that obviously you can't trust everybody, and you're using your past experiences to be your wisdom for what it is that you learned, right? The Fool now is exactly what it is, some of what it is that I'm talking about. Because the Fool and the Four of Cups represent you and someone getting to know each other, but they very much so are willing to give you a chance. They like something about you, right? They're willing to give you a chance. Soon as they saw you, and you came up to them and talked to them, maybe they did that for you. They liked you. They liked what it is that they saw. They wanted to get to know you more. The Lovers represents how the two of you hitting it off, right, and working well is almost like too good to be true, right? So as of now, you're getting to know them and finding out a little bit more about them. Obviously, if you can trust them, why you would trust them, why you would continue on to get to know them. What value are they bringing to the table? The Three of Cups and the Five of Pentacles is about how it's a lot of celebration between you and them. And hanging out. You want to get to know this person. It's a step in the right direction for the both of you so far, right? So far, so good. The Five of Pentacles represents, and don't let self-doubt get in the way of that. Then what makes matters kind of crazy is the fact that the Judgment came up. So I don't necessarily know if you saw something in them. We'll have to clarify that. But the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Cups represents you Taurus, deciding to leave them alone, or deciding to draw a line in the sand and being like, nah, you have other options. You'll go explore those other options. Let's clarify some of these. Let's clarify the Judgment. Like, what is up with that? Let's clarify the Judgment. Queen of Cups, Three of Wands, Page of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Right. Oh, I get it. The Page of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles is what turns you off from them. They wanted to move a little bit too fast. They wanted to essentially lock you in as their wifey, hubby, soon after getting to know you. And the Queen of Cups and the Three of Wands represents you, Taurus, are like, you don't necessarily know if you want to move that fast. They're trying to lock you in as soon as possible. And you, Taurus, are seeing that like, oh, that's a problem. Because why are they moving so fast? And when I say lock you in, I'm not necessarily talking about actually going down to the courthouse and getting your name and their name signed on a piece of paper, some sort of certificate. I'm talking about like the two of y'all just started getting to know each other only a few days. And it's like the way that they're treating you like they want to essentially how do I say, like you know the way that a husband and wife, right, interacts with each other. They're acting like this. And the thing about it is that you Taurus, sorry about that, I just did Gemini, but you Taurus still have to, not saying that you don't want that, but you still have to take your time to get to know this person, right? To see, as well as being cooperative, right? Teamwork makes the dream work. A lot of people get so bent out of shape about the word cooperation. And it's like, listen, cooperation means teamwork, okay? Stop tripping out about the words. This is why it is that I say, it's not about the way you say something or it's not about the way you did or say something. It's about what you do and what you say. Because a lot of people tripping out about the way that a word is said, like cooperation, and cooperation just means teamwork. So it's like, if you tripping out about the way that a person says or does something, the person will always be confused and delusional as to what's going on. So the Queen of Cups represent, you just want to get to know them, and yes, teamwork, or cooperation, but at the same time, you still don't want to volunteer for this and be like, yeah, soon afterwards, and then the person turns out to be a complete weirdo, right? So we need to get more in-depth understanding. So let's clarify the Seven of Swords. Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords, the Magician. To clarify the Seven of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Wands is about, once again, the Wheel of Fortune, which you already have, working smarter, not harder. Having 5,000 IQ, meaning IQ points, meaning doing things that are practical, that are common sense, that take off the unnecessary work, because you're actually dealing with the substance. Now, instead of the packaging, you're dealing with the substance. What is actually important? What's important is you may have had to tell them to slow their roll. You still want to get to know them. So it's not like you stop talking to them. It's just that you're trying to take it a little bit slower. You don't want this person to try to, because I'm getting it way more now, right? The judgment is about them making a judgment call and like, hey, let's, like, you're my hubby, you're my wifey. And it's like, you've only hung out 2-3 times, right? And it's not that you, Taurus, don't want to be that. It's just that you, Taurus, are still asking them questions to know if these people are decent, unbroken people. Because, when you date, you meet all kind of people on this path, all types of broken individuals, Taurus. So it's like, people that crazy, you know what I'm saying? Real talk, like people who just, when you date, you meet all kinds of people here. Some people stalk you. Some people get you after stalking you and then they cheat. Some people, and that happens with everybody. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing is that the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Wands represent, you just want to make sure, like I said, the coast is clear. So let's clarify the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups represents you're still willing to hang out with them. It's just that you are not making such a fast decision. But you're like, hey, let's slow down for a minute, Two of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, High Priestess, which is Taurus and Virgo. So you showed up in your own reading. So yet again, Two of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. This person is choosing you. You know where they stand. They want you. They'll slow it down. The Eight of Pentacles represents y'all two are building something. The two of you could be building something special. And you don't want to squander that by moving too quickly. Next thing you know, you find out that the person is a complete weirdo. then you tied in your entire existence to them. You done moved in. The Ace of Pentacles and the High Priestess represents you just want to make sure that the two of you are compatible. But you like them and they like you too. You know where they stand with you, right? But good on you, you Taurus. Y'all out here dating again, getting to know brand new people. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel.